Before the United States existed, 13 colonies stretched along the eastern coast of North America, alive with farms, towns, and bustling ports. But beneath this everyday life simmered a tension the history books barely touch. British taxes weighed heavily, voices demanding representation were ignored, and the shadow of control grew long over every settlement. This wasn't just politics, this was the soil of rebellion. And what few realize is that the war that would follow was not just fought with muskets and cannons, it was fought in whispers, coded letters, and secret rooms. Tonight, we uncover the buried mysteries of the Revolutionary War, the hidden codes, the unseen hands, the conspiracies that shaped a nation. Before we dive deeper, hit like, subscribe, and comment your predictions for who shaped the revolution the most. The year is 1760. In the 13 colonies, life is simple but strained. Farmers tend their fields, merchants trade goods across ports, blacksmiths hammer away, but the heavy hand of Britain is ever present. Taxes on tea, stamps, and paper, imposed without a single representative from the colonies in Parliament, fuel resentment. No taxation without representation becomes the rallying cry. Yet, not all colonists want war. Loyalists remain embedded in every colony, sometimes even in your neighbor's home. Spies report movements of patriots. Friends betray friends. Families split in secret as the seeds of war grow quietly. March 5, 1770. Tensions explode. British soldiers fire on an unarmed crowd in Boston, killing 5. Newspapers describe it as a massacre. Patriots use it to fuel anger. But consider this. Could it have been staged? A calculated event to push the colonies toward rebellion? Some historians believe that secret societies like the Sons of Liberty manipulated public perception. Symbols, coded messages, and hidden networks were already in play, shaping the coming storm. December 16, 1773. Colonists, disguised as Mohawks, dumped 342 chests of British tea into the harbor. A bold act of defiance. But behind the scene, meetings in candlelit rooms plotted every move. Oaths were sworn, plans hidden from all but a few. The intolerable acts follow. Boston Harbor closes. British troops flood the streets. And yet, the colonies only grow more unified, though in secret. Underground networks coordinate supplies, messages, and militia movements. 1774. Delegates meet in Philadelphia, not Boston, to unify against Britain. Why Philadelphia? Some say Masonic lodges provided secret halls, hidden tunnels, and safe rooms where dangerous plans could be made. Could it be that the very location of the First Congress was chosen to protect these hidden operations? While patriots debate openly, shadow councils whisper, setting the stage for a revolution that would ripple across the world. April 19, 1775. The night is still. British troops march to seize weapons stored in Concord. Paul Revere rides through the dark, warning militias. The first shots ring out at Lexington, the shot heard round the world. But no one knows who fired first. Some believe it was a nervous militiaman. Others whisper of a secret provocateur who wanted war inevitable. Colonial militias engage, blood is spilled, and the war officially begins. June 1775. Colonists fortify Breed's Hill, overlooking Boston. British attack in waves. Smoke clouds the air. Cannon fire shakes the earth. Though the British take the hill, they suffer massive casualties. Some suggest deliberate misinformation led British commanders to underestimate the colonists. Was there a hidden hand orchestrating events? Amid chaos, George Washington becomes commander of the Continental Army. Not just a general, he's a strategist of deception. He employs spies, spreads misinformation, and manipulates perception. Washington may have relied on secret societies, hidden networks, and coded communications. His leadership seems destined, but some argue it was guided by forces we can barely comprehend. Throughout the colonies, Masonic lodges and other secret societies influence the revolution. Symbols in documents, clandestine meetings, and coded correspondence suggest the hidden hand shaping events. This network of patriots ensures coordination across states, a communication web invisible to the British, yet decisive in keeping the revolution alive. By the end of 1775, the colonies are at war, but the battles are not just fought with muskets. They are fought in shadows, in letters, and in secret rooms. Washington recruited ordinary citizens, farmers, merchants, tavern keepers. By day, they appeared loyal to the crown. By night, they became his eyes and ears. The Culper spy ring emerged, coded letters written in invisible ink, signaling signals hidden in laundry, messages buried in newspapers. These methods were so advanced that modern espionage experts marvel at them. Some whisper that Washington's network had roots in European secret societies. Could the revolution's success have been influenced by forces beyond the colonies? July 4, 1776, the Declaration of Independence is signed. Bold words echo across the world, but subtle details hint at something more. Hidden Masonic symbols, numerical codes, and strange alignments suggest a secret message embedded for those who understood the symbols. Jefferson and Franklin, both associated with secret societies, may have encoded instructions for allies abroad. Once a celebrated general, Benedict Arnold shocked the colonies by conspiring to hand over West Point to the British. Was it personal greed, resentment, or part of a larger, secret loyalist network already embedded in the Continental Army? Some evidence suggests Arnold's betrayal was not isolated. Hidden messages and encrypted letters indicate a coordinated network of spies, stretching from Boston to New York. August 1776, Washington faces a devastating defeat at Brooklyn. Outnumbered, cornered, hope fading, he makes a desperate gamble, a night escape across the East River. Thick fog rolls in, miraculously concealing thousands of soldiers. Was it pure chance, or something more? Witnesses spoke of unnatural patterns in the mist, guiding the army to safety. Could it be divine intervention or hidden guidance? October 1777, the Battle of Saratoga turns the war's tide. British General Burgoyne surrenders. The victory convinces France to enter the war, but the alliance was no accident. Secret diplomacy, covert negotiations, and hidden instructions had been in play for years. France's gold, weapons, and troops arrive, but many shipments mysteriously vanish. Were they lost at sea, intercepted, or hidden for unknown purposes? The buried wealth of the Revolution remains a mystery to this day. Washington's spies perfected invisible ink and coded letters. Farmers and merchants became carriers of messages disguised as everyday items. But where did these techniques come from? European alchemists' books, Rosicrucian knowledge, and possibly older, forgotten methods. Some codes hint at a network so deep it could have influenced the war's outcome before battles even began. December 25, 1776, Washington leads his army across the icy Delaware River. Soldiers cling to survival, battling freezing winds and ice sheets. At dawn, they strike Trenton. Victory is achieved, morale restored, but diaries recount strange lights guiding boats through the darkness. Hallucination of exhausted men, are supernatural forces safeguarding America's destiny? Even as victories mount, betrayals haunt the army. Loyalists spread false information. Patriots uncover double agents. Some historians believe coded symbols carved into trees, fences, and buildings were part of an elaborate espionage network. Messages only a select few could read. Every movement carefully observed, every plan secretly monitored. By 1777 to 1778, the war is not only fought on the battlefield but in shadows. Codes, spies, fog-covered escapes, and secret diplomacy define the revolution's progress. And still, mysteries abound. How much of the war was decided not by muskets but by secret knowledge? How many hidden messages remain unread? The year is 1781. 8 years of bloodshed, betrayal, and hidden struggles have brought the colonies to a crossroads. Cities burned, soldiers dead, families torn apart, but destiny waits. The final battles of the Revolution were not only fought with muskets and cannons, they were fought with strategy, alliances, and secrets hidden from the world. Tonight, we uncover the buried truths behind America's independence: lost gold, secret tunnels, phantom regiments, and mysterious forces that may have guided the revolution to victory. After the victory at Saratoga, France finally enters the war, but their support didn't come overnight. Secret negotiations, hidden promises, and covert envoys had paved the way. Benjamin Franklin, in Paris, mingled with nobles in salons, often disguised as a plain diplomat. Every handshake, every conversation, carried hidden meaning. Some historians suggest he offered maps, intelligence on British fleets, and access to colonial networks in exchange for aid. Spain and the Netherlands also contributed gold and supplies. But here's the mystery: several shipments never arrived. Were they lost at sea, intercepted, or deliberately hidden? Rumors persist that revolutionary gold still lies buried along the American coastline. By 1780, the British shift strategy south, targeting Charleston and the Carolinas. The war becomes a deadly game of guerrilla tactics, ambushes, and hidden knowledge of swamps and rivers. Francis Marion, the swamp fox, uses hit-and-run strategies. Locals claim he knew secret trails inherited from Native American maps, unseen by outsiders. These hidden paths allowed him to strike and vanish before British reinforcements arrived. Every encounter in the South blends history with mystery. Soldiers report strange lights at night, phantom units moving in the fog, and sudden weather changes that save troops from ambush. Even after West Point's betrayal, whispers of Arnold's deeper conspiracy persist. Historians suggest a hidden network of loyalist spies spread across the colonies, sending coded letters and signals. Some evidence points to secret symbols carved into trees, fences, and buildings, messages only decipherable by the loyalist network. How many spies operated in the shadows, we may never know. October 1781, Yorktown, Virginia. British General Cornwallis fortifies his army along the York River, confident in escape by sea. Washington, with French allies led by Rochambeau, marches south. The French Navy secretly blocks Cornwallis' retreat, an unseen strategic move guided by intelligence and hidden coordination. The siege begins. Cannon fire shakes the earth. Tunnels are dug beneath British fortifications. American and French troops move silently under cover of darkness. Finally, Cornwallis surrenders on October 19th. The war is effectively over. America has won. But here's the mystery. Some British officers and crates of supplies vanish before surrender. Were they smuggled back to England, or hidden in secret American locations, never to be recovered? Throughout the war, gold, weapons, and vital supplies were shipped from Europe. Many shipments disappeared under mysterious circumstances. Some speculate revolutionary gold was buried in forests, rivers, and coastal caves. Others claim it was hidden by spies who never revealed their secrets. And still, phantom ships were reported along the East Coast, appearing and vanishing without trace, carrying untold wealth or perhaps secret documents. Treasure hunters today still search, guided by maps, diaries, and old letters. The buried fortunes of the Revolution remain one of its greatest mysteries. Even after the war, secret codes persisted. Invisible ink letters, coded newspapers, and hidden symbols suggested a network beyond even the highest-ranking general. Some researchers claim these codes included hidden instructions, financial information, and intelligence about British movements, secrets never fully revealed in history books. Could these hidden communications have shaped the outcome of battles before they were even fought? The evidence hints that the Revolution's victory was as much about brains as it was about bravery. Soldiers' diaries mention strange sightings on battlefields, phantom regiments, glowing lights in the fog, and eerie voices carried by the wind. Are these hallucinations of exhausted men, or are they the spirits of the fallen, guarding the Revolution's secrets? At Yorktown and beyond, locals report mysterious lights in the night. Some believe these are supernatural signs marking the hidden paths of war heroes and lost treasures. 1783, Treaty of Paris. The United States of America is officially recognized. Independence secured, but freedom came at a cost. 25,000 plus American dead, countless wounded, cities burned, families shattered. And the buried mysteries, the hidden gold, the codes, the phantom sightings, remained, quietly echoing through history. History tells us how America won, but it never fully tells us why. Why did fog protect Washington at Brooklyn? Why did gold disappear along the coast? Why do unmarked graves still whisper at night? Perhaps the Revolution was not just a war for independence, but a war of shadows. And these shadows remain buried, even today. Now it's your turn. Do you believe the Revolutionary War was simply fought for freedom, or was it influenced by secret societies, hidden treasures, and unseen forces? Comment below your thoughts. Share this video with history lovers. Smash that like button. And don't forget to subscribe, because on Buried Mystery, we uncover secrets history tried to bury. The Revolution gave birth to a nation, but its buried mysteries continue to haunt us.